Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Barcelona have completely dominated their game and they have won their game against Brest with a 3-0 victory at their home stadium. So let's go ahead and talk about it. As I said, it was quite a one-sided game, if I'm being very honest with you. I expected a bit of a fight, some fight from Brest at least, but they were really out of this game. It was one-way traffic the entire 90 minutes. I mean, they did not have a shot on goal in the entirety of the 90 minutes. Brest, that's how dominant Barcelona was. They had like 80% of the possession in the entire game, and the fact of the matter is that it is 3-0 just because of how good the keeper was, how good the Brest goalkeeper was. If not for him, this could easily have been quite a humiliating night for them, and it could easily have been about 7 or 8-0. That's how good Barcelona was, how many chances they created, how close they came so many times. It was his saves, his performance that has kept the score to a minimum, in a way still respectable. 3-0 defeat for them. Otherwise, it was a massacre, if I'm being very honest with you. Amazing performance from Barcelona. They have been under the scrutiny a bit because of the results that they have garnered for the last 2-3 games that they have played. They have lost their big lead that they had in the La Liga with a defeat just before the international break. Then they drew over the weekend against Sociedad, against Celta Vigo over the weekend. They gave away a 2, they were leading 2-0 and they gave away a 2-goal lead. So they were under a bit of a scrutiny, and the pressure was a bit on the manager and the players, and they have responded in the perfect way that they could have. They have come out and they have played exceptional football, the football that they have played at the start of the season that got them a huge lead in La Liga, and that the lead that made them sort of favorites in the Champions League as well. I still don't think that they are the favorites to win the Champions League. I still don't think their squad is really up to the level to win the Champions League, but that today it was one of those performances where you could be really proud as for a fan of Barcelona, because they completely annihilated Brest. They were not in that game. Like it felt like it was not even like a men against boys. It was like men against toddlers. It was that easy. It felt like a practice game for Barcelona. Like they were playing their reserve side just for a warm up game. That's how good they were. They were miles better. Robert Lewandowski gets the brace. He got the first goal, and then Danny Olmo for that second goal. I mean, the way he got the ball and the way he got past the defenders, it was so easy for them. And then Lewandowski in the end, he gets the third goal as well. So it was, as I said, it was very easy for them, and they could have easily gone ahead and gotten about as I said 7 or 8 goals. That's how good they were. Lewandowski came close. Olmo himself, he came close. A couple of other players. It was just thanks to the goalkeeper that they managed to keep the score just at 3-0. Otherwise, it could have been quite a big disaster. Brest, they would be really disappointed with that performance. I mean, they were abysmal tonight. It was, you can praise Barcelona as much as you want, and they were sensational, they were exceptional tonight, but Brest, I mean, they were utterly pathetic in that game. I mean, they did not it did not even look like that they were even trying to play against Barcelona. Before even the game started, it felt like they had accepted defeat, and I just don't get it. I mean, if you really think about it, as I said, Barcelona were under a bit of scrutiny, they were under a bit of pressure, so Brest could have taken advantage of that, but they really did not do that, and it was quite a bad performance. I don't know what the strategy was from the manager and what the team came, what the plan was for his team, but nothing mattered in that game. It was like they never really turned up. As I said, it looked like it was a game between Barcelona and their reserves. Brest was so bad in that game, and as I said, I thought it was going to be but in my predictions also, I said I thought it was going to be a tough, not that much of a tough game, but I still thought that Brest were going to give some sort of fight to Barcelona. But I still say that Barcelona are going to win it comfortably, because Brest have not been that good this season, whether it's in the whether it's in Europe or in the domestic league as well. Sorry about that. But I did not think that they were going to be at this bad. I mean, being very honest with you, it was quite a shameful performance, if I can say that. I mean, they got completely played out of the park. And again, like I'm gonna mention Danny Olmo. I think he was one of the best players on that pitch. The way he moved the ball, the way he, basically he carried the entire team tonight. I think it was one of the best performances in the Champions League for Barcelona there this season. That he had a really good game. He scored the goal as well. He could have easily had a 3 or 4. It was, and it's not just like he wanted to score the goals. The way he controlled the midfield, that was really good to see for from him as well. And Barcelona need somebody like him to control the midfield. And when he plays, and the thing with Barcelona is, like, when they are able to control the midfield, I think then they can easily dominate the game. They did it. Like they completely dominated the midfield, and it became very easy for their passing game, and to make those moves, that those 1-2 that they do with each other. It becomes very important when you have us when you are dominating the midfield, and the other team's midfield is not really up to your level, or they you have outplayed them. When that happens, Barcelona are unstoppable, and it happened today. And you saw the result, and you saw the performance from both the sides. It was very easy, and Barcelona, they would be very happy. Hansi Flick, it was an important win. They get into the top 8 again. Like, that is the main target, I think, for the every big team in Europe, especially the ones fighting for the title. I mean, for them, that getting to those top 8, that is the main target for every team at the moment, to make sure that they can somehow get in those top 8 position, and avoid playing a couple of extra games. That is the main target. Whoever is going to get into those top 8 positions, they are going to be very happy, and Barcelona would be very glad that they have got a win here, and they have tried to get closer to that. We will see at the end of match day which teams end up in the top 8. We still have about 3 match days to go, and one more day. There are another set of games tomorrow for match day 5 as well, but it is almost setting the table is setting up. You can have an idea that which teams are going to be in that top 8, and which are the teams that have to play the dreaded qualifiers, a couple of extra games as well. And I think it's safe to say some of the teams we have, by tonight, it is almost basically confirmed that some of them are going to get eliminated. Unfortunately, it is their run has come to an end, but we'll talk about that later on. For tonight, and for tonight's game, Barcelona, simply amazing, simply sensational, great night for them, and I think they have gotten a step closer to the qualifiers. Brest, on the other hand, are quite a tough night, quite a bad performance, and they really need to think about what they are going to do if they want to stay in this competition, because with performances like this, there is no chance. Forget about winning the entire thing. It's going to be very hard for them to qualify even in the next round. That's it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Barcelona's performance, how good they were, how dominating they were. Let me know in the comment section below. And what do you think of Brest performance? I mean, do you think it was completely due to Barcelona's dominance, or do you think Brest were quite poor as well? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of this year, so please go ahead and help the channel in achieving our goal, and go ahead and subscribe to it. Until next time, bye bye.